watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo! Hey.
Saying, I like the fact that Kell Brook is saying I could have beat all of those guys that Gennady Golovkin faced. That stood out. When Kell said Golovkin is going to find out real quick that he's not in there with a welterweight and he's in there with a guy that has venom in his hands, and he's going to make Golovkin think twice about marching forward. I thought that was pretty interesting when he said that. Now, the one thing that he said that I thought was kind of cliche is when he said, I stared death in the eyes. Not saying that he didn't stare death in the eyes, but whenever I hear fighters say stuff like, I stared death in the eyes, I've been shot before, or I was in the hospital for 8 months and the doctor told me I would never walk again, and I'm the miracle man and here I am fighting. All of that is good, but in my opinion, none of that prepares you for a vicious ass overhand right that you don't see, or a left hook that catches you right on the button. None of that prepares you for that. So outside of the cliche stuff, I thought what Kell Brook had to say, for the most part, it made me want to watch this fight even more. There is no doubt about it. This is a David versus Goliath type of fight. And like I've been saying in my recent videos, 2016 is the year of David versus Goliath. I'll tell you this right now. If Kell Brook was a natural middleweight or a natural super middleweight, and I know that's a big if, like if Golovkin were moving up to 168 and he had to fight the super middleweight champion Kell Brook, I would be picking Kell Brook hands down. But this is not the case. Kell Brook is going up against a guy that is considered one of the most vicious punchers in the sport right now. The problem that Kell Brook has in this fight is he is the most skilled fighter that Gennady Golovkin has ever been in the ring with. But the problem is, this is real life street fighter. And Kell Brook is coming in with a handicap where he just has a quarter of energy. Whereas Gennady Golovkin, he has a full health bar. So whereas Golovkin can make all kind of mistakes, Kell Brook can only afford to make one or maybe two mistakes. He has to fight a perfect fight, just like Amir Khan had to do. And Amir Khan was damn near doing it for a good, 5 or 6 rounds? So we'll see. We'll see. But I really like Kell Brook's attitude. What I don't like is how small he looks when he stands next to Gennady Golovkin. When I first found out that this fight was signed, I was really hoping that Kell Brook would stand next to Golovkin and damn near look the same size. But who knows? I mean, we've seen Pacquiao go up against Oscar De La Hoya, and I remember Pacquiao was a huge underdog going up against Oscar De La Hoya. They gave Pacquiao no chance. They said the fight was a ridiculous mismatch, and Pacquiao, he pulled off the upset. So, of course, there are definitely some differences when it comes to that comparison, but you get the gist of it. At the end of the day, this is more of a win-win for Kell Brook than it is for Gennady Golovkin, of course. It's almost a lose-lose for Gennady Golovkin. I mean, the most impressive thing Gennady Golovkin could do is just run this guy over like Mike Tyson ran over Michael Spinks. If this fight reaches the championship rounds and Kell Brook is still in the fight, Gennady Golovkin, he's going to deal with a lot of criticism. So really, the only thing Golovkin can do in this fight to break even is smash the shit out of Kell Brook and get him out of there early, or just dog walk him the whole night and then take him out in a vicious way. We'll see what happens. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.